Yeah, we hold Billy too there. Okay, Bill, come
Ladies
on
and gentlemen,
around.
please hold it quiet.
Okay.
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Danny Dymez with a special edition of the Hellhound Film Club. In honor of the CRITERION flash sale that is about to happen this week, I'm actually sitting down and I'm going to tell you the 5 titles that I have decided to pick out for myself for this flash sale. These particular movies have importance to me in some way or another, from films that I've just enjoyed or films that I grew up watching that have left an impact on me, or films that I've enjoyed while partaking in extracurricular activities that have just become a staple of my enjoyment of these films. So we'll go ahead and just get right into them. I'm going to start off right here with spine number 591 from 1957, featuring Henry Fonda, would be 12 Angry Men. This was a movie that I particularly enjoyed, that has followed me through the years. I can't really describe the reason why. Just the way it was filmed, the impact of the movie, the acting in the movie, the meaning behind it also, with the idea that, you know, one person can stand up to the system or to the man and make people kind of like reevaluate or almost like rethink their own thought process that they may have grown up with or have been instilled with over the years. And this movie just is really much a thought-provoking and something that has always resonated with me. So that is definitely one of my picks. The next pick I'm going to go with is a movie that I have enjoyed many, many times throughout growing up. It has a lot of individuals in it that had gone on to create a great portfolio of films afterwards, and that's spine number 336, the 1993 movie Dazed and Confused. This movie, throughout my teenage and early 20s, was very much a movie that sat with me. Didn't matter what I was doing. Like, it was the type of movie that could be put on and absolutely enjoyed in any state, and in particularly when I would smoke, it would definitely be a movie that was put on that was very much enjoyed and very funny and comedic in its own sense, especially, you know, in my very early high school, freshman, sophomore years. Kind of some of those small little things throughout that movie were kind of things that still were going on when I was starting high school myself. The next movie is a movie that I grew up on, watched it countless times growing up, especially, you know, after I would finish school and head over to daycare after school. This would be one of those types of movies that would be put on. Is number 948 from 1987, The Princess Bride. This movie sat with me for my entire childhood. Grew up on this movie. Grew up watching this movie repeatedly to the point that I would almost say I should have been sick of it, but never was. It was something that was able to resonate with me, and I actually just had a conversation with somebody about this, about like going back and watching movies from when you grew up, to kind of like revisit the whole like wow, when I was growing up, this was absolutely an amazing movie. The puppeteering and the animatronics from that era, like at the time, was absolutely amazing. And then here I am 30 years later, going back to watch it and kind of chuckling a little bit, but at the same time, just absolutely remembering the nostalgia and how it made me feel as a child. So that is definitely on my list. The next one, this is a running on gag from our boy Marty.
Sorry, we got to bring it back to Marty. Watch After Hours. That's a weird genre movie. That's a weird Marty genre movie. All right, I'm kicking it back. I'm rambling now.
That movie that we just watched.
Now Martin, back to you.
Now back to you, Marty.
You know, Marty like I know him. It's weird to see Marty get so...
Number 1134, 1980s Raging Bull. This is an absolute classic, an amazing movie, something that has resonated over the years and an absolute must for any collection. It is an absolute movie that has, over the years, just sat with me and will just still continue, and an absolute must for any collection. So there is no way I couldn't say no to Raging Bull. And then, ironically, the last one here on my list is number 869, the 1983. And I know this one's going to touch my co-host's heart dearly because I know how he feels about it. Rumblefish. This is also coming right after we just did the episode The Outsiders, also filmed by Francis Ford Coppola. And this movie, as we touched on during the Outsiders episode, if you have not seen it, make sure you go check it out. The Outsiders was a movie that resonated with me, but I feel like Rumblefish was everything in Outsiders that they wanted to fix or touch on, or even make just a touch hair better. Rumblefish is an amazing film. Will definitely be something I will enjoy today, tomorrow, and definitely 20 years from now. I'm very grateful that, I've been blessed enough to be able to see a lot of films in my life and be able to now talk about them and talk about things that are important. And I am super happy and very grateful that I have an opportunity to be informed about this flash sale and have an opportunity to be able to go check it out. So make sure if you get an opportunity, go check out the Criterion list. There are over 1,800 movies there from nations and countries from all over the world. There is a little bit of everything for everybody's taste, everybody's enjoyment. So if you haven't had a chance or an opportunity, definitely go over there and check that out, especially when you get the opportunity during the flash sales. This is your boy Danny Dymez saying thank you so very much for your time and checking this out. And I will definitely check you out the next time on Hellhound Film Club and CODY Central. Peace.